Hey everyone, Sean and our long drive competitor Munashe. And this guy has had a really awesome first season. Made a couple of top 24s this year with the PLDA, Pro Long Drive Association. And it's a well-known fact that, and it's very much accepted within the community, that the peak speed of the swing is way out there and not down here at the ball, okay? Right. So we're collecting the ball from here and releasing it out there. And a really good cue for you guys is to listen for the swish. Now, Moo has an amazing drill that he uses for his release, but also it really tunes him into the sound of the swish and where he wants it to be. So I'll hold your driver here, Moo. Okay. Face the camera and show me a couple of your drills. You know, you're going to start with lead hand first?
Yeah, I'll start with lead hand first. Yeah.
Awesome. That sounds amazing. Trail hand? Yeah. So you're getting ready to let it swish out here, right?
Yeah, over here.
Perfect. Amazing.
Well, look at this. You'll see that as he's turning into the backswing, the lead arm is actually following and facilitating that big turn. You'll see that pelvis and rib cage turn out of the way, the lead knee rotating in. And watch this as he gets to the top of the backswing. That lead arm is turning out of the way, the back is turning toward the target. And look at that flying elbow. Now we're poised to take it into the downswing. Watch this kinetic chain engage, and when it does, look at the lead arm, how it initiates as well. Look at that. Watch this right there. Isn't that cool? So the beginning of the squat, the lead arm comes, and then this whole kinetic chain is about to unleash all that speed well beyond the ball. That elbow flying is so important. Watch a baseball pitcher. And as he squats, and then the body engages and starts to turn out of the way, notice how that elbow is now leading. We get this for free, people. And then that leads you into that big release in the direction that you want to start the ball, and then finally pulls you into that finish.
So, nope, there it is. That's all right. I was going to give him my driver. It's okay, honey. Don't worry. He won't hurt you. So let's see. Yeah, so basically you're hitting a fade from the flag to behind those palm trees.
Right.
So you can see on this side here, there are the palm trees, and you got all this room, and it basically with a fade, you're at 360 there. So you're just doing a nice smooth drive. You're not looking for power.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're basically starting it on the flag and letting it fade toward the palm tree on the left.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, how good is that? There's your fairway finder, bud.
Yeah, we're in play.
Fantastic. So an easy 300 yards right there. Right. Now, when you're standing over the shot, I mean, look at that, you guys. That's exactly what we were trying to do. Fade it from the flag back to the palm tree.
Yeah.
And we would call that a good miss. You just mishit it slightly on the face.
Yeah, yeah, easily, yeah. And then
Put in an amazing swing on it.
yeah.
And where was your mind at address?
Just focus on task, going to the target.
Exactly. So you had that flag stick, you had that picture right there to attract your swing in that direction, right?
Yeah.
All right. You got another one in you?
Yeah, sure. Always.
Always. Got a few. Yes. Look at that, you guys.
I picked a higher flight from the previous shot.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
So, a nice, easy 330 rising ball. I mean, look at the backspin on that is 3,000 RPM, but that is what you need to do
Yeah.
when you're playing golf.
That's right.
And, you know, like Tony Finau, he's got 200 mile per hour ball speed.
Oh, yeah.
No problem. And he had the highest recorded ball speed on the PGA Tour for a while. But he sacrificed that. He went from, you know, the driver being somewhat of a liability to now, and you look at what he's doing now, it's phenomenal. He's got a much shorter backswing, way lower ball flight. He's teeing the ball down nice and low. And that is exactly the carry. So you look at the carry that you'll see on the PGA Tour now is between 280 and 310. That's optimal for finding fairways.
Correct. Yeah.
But then when you start, you know, delivering with a much higher angle of attack, so you see a launch angle right there is less than 11.
Right.
That is much lower than what you would use in competition. What are you using in competition?
17 degrees.
So 17 degrees is what Moo would typically, Mo, yeah, that's a good name too.
Yeah.
So that's typically what you would use when you're in a long drive competition.
Yeah.
However, you got 6 chances to put it in the grid.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's, you know, built for long distance speed. You want to try one just for the heck? It's like,
I gotta tee it up a little bit.
I always love watching you hit it with that. We gotta let Moo leave some lead out here.
It's a little open on that one.
That's all right. It's still in play, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you catch that pretty good?
I think so.
There we go. Very cool.
A lot of backspin on that
A
one.
lot of backspin?
Yeah.
3,000 RPM. That's it. That had a lot of backspin, but 191 ball speed.
Yeah.
You haven't ramped up.
Yeah,
You know, I'm
yeah.
asking you to stretch. I'm asking him to stretch out, and he hasn't ramped up yet. And then, you know, my bad. But look, that's 4 drives. 4 drives in play.
That's right. Yeah. Thanks, Sean.
Awesome. One particular task that I like to do to get my swish on the other side. So you can either, you know, remove the shaft or just turn your club upside down. Hear the sound? Right out here in front. So my mind is over here. I'm gathering the shaft from over here and releasing it there. Now, in order for me to get my speed out there, what I'm trying to do when I'm driving the ball is I'm taking the tip of the tee and I'm catching it in a way that would cause the tee to tumble in the direction I want to start the ball. So I'm collecting the tee there and releasing it out there. If you look at one of my favorites, Joaquin Niemann, or you'll see Tony Finau right now. Watch as he's coming down. He's keeping both feet solid on the ground, but look at his trail elbow, how it stays in front of him and where he's collecting the ball there. So Tony's always had a lot of shaft lean in his shots, right, Moo?
Yeah.
So that shaft lean comes from the fact that he can move through the ball. So he's basically covering the ball, keeping it low. He's got a lot of spin on the shot. So getting the ball to hold on is really, really easy for him. So he's basically hitting all his shots with like a pitch swing. So I'm going to hit a fade here from the palm tree back to between the palm tree and the flag, right basically where Moo has landed his ball. So I'm going left of this intermediate point right there. And my goal is to make the tip of the tee tumble in that direction with a lot of ease. So I'm expecting to feel a lot of speed here, listening for the whistle here as I'm making the tip of the tee tumble in that direction. It's got to be done with ease, however. And there we go. That, I couldn't do it any better. There we go, man. I squeaked it up to 300. How about that? So you can see how my side spin was 180 to the right. My carry was 280. There's my stock drive. 2100 spin. My launch angle, I need to stretch it out a little bit more. If I had 10 degrees launch like Moo just had, I would have lost a significant amount of carry distance on that one. So I need at least 14 degrees launch to get my golf ball to get out there, right? So we hope that you appreciated that little tip about, hey, we're going that way. When Moo's looking down here, this is an intersection on the way there where the flagstick was, and he's letting it fade off toward that palm tree. I'm seeing the palm tree, and I'm letting it fade off back to the flagstick. So eyes are here, but attention is there, and we're delivering deep into there. So for more information on that, make sure you look at our Throwing the Club series of videos that you'll see here on YouTube. So go to Throwing the Club, Sean Clement, and then see through the ball versus at the ball. And then you'll see, why is your swing underpowered? You're going to need Savannah's and Menashe's grip when it comes to delivering deep out there. You can't do it if your club face is too open. So get cracking. See you next week.